Tonight rather, I'm working again on spacesim. So I'll just show you that again and build really. Turn off the music first. If anyone's watching, just ask me questions or anything. But I'm just going to be building for most of this, basically. Just to show what it's like so far. Oops, asteroid. So it's early days in a minute. I've just sort of built this environment, and it's got working on the. If I'm going to work a lot more on the FPS environment now, probably I want to make it so you have a shield so you just die straight away when you hit any asteroid or object like that. So this needs reducing as well. Yeah, I've got this one planet Alpha Centauri at the minute, and I'm just gonna continue to. That's the planet scanner. It kits in. I need to think more about just. Well, today I'm going to concentrate on the scanning and landing, because at the minute when you land on a planet it breaks the game. So that's the first thing you need to fix. But that's how it's looking so far. You can fly around. There's collision detection and events for when you hit an asteroid or any object. And then this, which is the planet scanning. So if I wanted to land on that, I've just got swamp at the minute. So the level stream works, but it just breaks because you fall through the floor once it's loaded, like that, which is obviously not ideal. So first thing to fix is that. So open the level up. I'm going to do a bit of building as well. I think this planet is just a bare bones environment at the minute, really. First thing I'm going to do is probably edit the sky sphere. Don't want that. This is any colour. I'm going to make it something green or something. And just play around with this a bit. That's just mustard. It's going to be a boring colour. Make it red. Make it dark red. Something like this. Just going to see how that looks compared to I think I have to change the skybox or something. Put the music back on. For this entire stream I'll be playing music from Dark Cake in the background. That's what you can hear now. Which is net label I run, darkcake.co.uk. figure out where the sky's going. There we go. There we go, that's what I wanted. Play it in the browser, in the viewport. Switch to viewport because I don't want to be faster. Why can't I do a mobile preview? It's not a mobile game, what the fuck? Build that. Some more assets to this one as well. It's Unreal Engine. Open up a reel, I'm just going to see what assets I can put in. My library, which is getting bigger now, actually feels good as things. I don't want to add too much though, because it's going to end up getting massive if I do that. That's quite a good one, but it doesn't support 421, that's rubbish. Well, I want to try that actually. Let's try and add it, see what happens. It's just boring obviously, but this is free. So obviously I'm not going to necessarily use this in the final version of the game, I just want to try it out because it looks quite interesting. How can I not add it to a project? Okay. Sidetracked. Display. Let's view. Ah! It's too light. I need to modify the light on this. It's too bright. Just want to start editing some of the visual aspects of this, and then I'm going to try to look at fixing the bug where the player keeps on falling through the floor. I'll work on that after this. There we go, sky. I think it's coming from the sky. Oh no. Something like that, I don't know. Currently listening to BBS D2 EP Junkyard Assimilation. I'm going to switch it up a bit now and listen to a bit of Pumps. This is actually a space themed album, is this? Where's it gone? Oh, it's not on my hard drive anymore. I deleted a bunch of music of it anyway. Yeah. Okay. Plan B then. Just while this is building, let's choose some music. Live build is going to be ages. Some landscape sculpting. So sculpt, create like a, this is supposed to be a swamp sort of area, so I'll try and add to sort of talk about what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I'm just sculpting out a negatively sculpting, so holding down tab while I sculpt, which means it takes away instead of adds to. That's while the lighting build is doing its thing. It's going to be a sort of mountainous range anyway, so I think I'm going to add Paragon or ooh, cache size 17 gig, bloody hell. Can't add it, I'm going to free space, I need to free up some space. I'll worry about all that later, but I need to find some assets soon and start thinking about that. Like, I'm going to have a look, search for that, and then downloading a pack of free trees. This is still sort of testing territory at the minute, so it doesn't have to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's obviously a bit too intense. The light. I mean, that'll be interesting to look at. I like how it glows. Oh shit. It looks sort of interesting. Oh, I need to move the player. Why is the player starting there? Odd. Right, set the player controller. Oh, it's just starting from where I am. Yeah, right, okay. That's sort of cool actually. Just a bit too bright up here. It's too much light. Let me turn it down a tad. Ah! I already know about that, yeah. Okay. Light source. Turn it down a bit. It's insane. Let's get rid of that. It's just more intensity to it, isn't it? See, that's well too intense. It's too over the top. I'm gonna mess this with this a bit. That's quite nice. Make it a bit more red. Orange. That's weird. It's too high glare. What's this? Ah. I don't know why it still looks so intensely. Rebuild the lighting anyway, that should probably help. Rebuild it anyway. For now, just going to put a volume. not really mess around with plane codes and volumes, but I want to create a put that underneath. Yeah, I don't understand that enough. Oh, cube's not here. Should make this like sort of slime or something. I'm building a swamp after all. I'm just gonna make it so it kills you. I'm not going to make it so you can. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do this. I'm still a new at terrain building really. But I'm gonna add a texture to it. Make a texture with an just on a lake. I'll try and add a kill volume to this. Let's see what I can't see. It's quite nice. The lighting's horrendous, but I'll fix that in a second. My experiment hasn't gone that well. I don't know why it's so glowy. One setting I've done is fuck that. That's not good, obviously. Let's fix that. Oh, look at that, sweet. Sweet peach. Let's try adding those tree assets I just added. So we've got something more interesting going on. Save. I think it's still downloading. Yeah, it's still downloading. A few gig, I suppose. Just add a few tree models that I can just import in here. I think I need to work on the lighter still. Not that colour. Red. What I'm doing here is just fiddling, really. Build all the lighting again. This will take ages. This is the UI for. I'm just going to start building this a bit and make it look nice instead of just. create some interesting background elements I think later. For now I just want to get the basics. Hi, it's a space game. I'll show you a quick demo. Show you a demo. Ah! Okay, I need to redo the lighting, it's a bit too bright, to say the least. I'll show you a demo, Metal Gear Boy. Give me a second. Show you a demo. Basically, the idea for the game is, well, it's prototype stage at the minute. It's a space exploration game. Not worked out all the details yet, but let me just show you the basic crux of it so far. So, yep, go on to standalone. So basically, it's a yeah, like I said, a space exploration game. I've developed this area, which is a space, obviously, a galaxy, a solar system. Sorry, not a galaxy. You can explore, you can fly around, and I want to make it so that basically, I want it to be story driven, but we're not that far yet. It's just basically a space environment. You can go near these planets, scan them for what's on them. You can also blow up if you hit things. Yeah. So far, it's going close. You can go close. I can visit these areas. Once of only one of those is that area I was just working on. There was the swamp area, which is what I'm prototyping tonight. It gives you details on the planet itself. This has only been a few, well, probably about a month's work, so it's very early still. Yeah, and then you can basically click, visit this area. Oh, it's working now. Sweet. Well, that's good. And then you can visit the planet. But at the minute, the player controller functionality is not fully working. For when you're in game, but that's actually progress because it hasn't errored, I don't think. But yeah, that's the crux of it. So what I was doing just then was building. Ah, thanks. Yeah, hopefully it should be something pretty good. I'm going to be working with another developer on this as well. He's got already developed a nice first-person system with fighting robots. So hopefully we're going to work together and work on developing it. Like I said, it's very early days. It's sort of this is probably, I don't know, probably about 6 hours into the development. At the minute I'm just modifying, working on the lighting because it's way too intense at the minute. I messed around too much with the settings earlier on, so I've just experimenting with what you can do. And this is always like a very much a experiment process with the lighting, I find anyway. And I've obviously gone overboard. It's not that bad. So yeah, this is it so far. If you're just tuning in, I'm building a prototype space game. Like I said before, early days. Of just trying to fix the lighting because I made it a bit. I don't want to change the angle actually. Do the lighting build again. should probably mess around with the lighting later on. I shouldn't have really got into messing around with it. It's too early on to be messing with that. So I'll talk a bit about some of the ideas I've had for the game. I wanted to have an exploration aspect. This is not something. I'm not trying to build something like No Man's Sky or something ridiculous like that. Obviously, it's no It's not. I want it to be story led. I want there to be some main aim of the game, whether it be finding something or colonizing, or it could be, I don't know. Put your ideas actually if you've got any ideas for what you'd like to see in a space game or what you enjoy about space games. That would be useful. There's only two of us really going to be working on this at the minute, so obviously we're kind of restricted by that. But I mean, I think with games then you've got to sort of let your restrictions, don't see them as a limitation, I guess, necessarily all the time. I'm just waiting for this light build to do its thing, and then hopefully I can test it out again for my one viewer. You can see what it's sort of about at this point, if it's not. Thanks for your comment, Metal Gear Boy, that's very much appreciated. Yeah. Hopefully I can unfuck the lighting a bit now. I've completely screwed it up. I'm turning all the intensities all the way down, so I don't know why it's so bright still. If anything, it's getting more bright for some reason. Ah, it's got worse. How? Oh yeah, that's why. I've put the energy up too much, that's why it's done that. Rebuild. Shouldn't have touched the skylight. I should reset something more normal now. Once it's built. Then I'm going to try and put some trees down. Alright, if you just tuned in, I'm building a prototype space game in Unreal Engine. I'll demo some of it in a second. I just need to apply this lighting build. Yeah. So enjoy this. This will look completely different in a second, hopefully. I just went a bit overboard on some of the light settings and had to rebuild the lighting. It's a bit nuclear. Premise of the game is it's an exploration game, space exploration, and you can land on different planets, explore, and it's very early days at the minute, so we should do while this is building. So this is, for example, is planet's kind of very basic at the minute. There's some blueprints on here, but looks like this. Oh, yeah. Not very impressive, that obviously. It's just opening the level. Oh, come on, building lighting. I will demo this in probably 2 minutes. Just waiting for this lighting build to apply itself. I can launch the standalone. Well, no, I can't because this is building its lighting. Ugh. Okay, we're almost there now. This should look very different in 2 seconds, hopefully. Oh yeah. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. I hope that's the last time I have to do that for a while. Don't do anything drastic. Okay, that should be applied soon. There we go. That's more like it. Look at that. That's so much better. Let's just play in a standalone. Now this is the first person element of the game, so I want it so you can basically fly around in a spaceship in space, which have... Oh, okay. Let's launch the standalone a second. And this is the first person aspect of exploring a planet. Where's that standalone? Anyway. So this will make more sense once I launch this, what I'm trying to do. Turn the music off. So, so this is the flying in space part of the game. So I'm exploring this cosmic system. And then there's only one planet so far, but when I approach a planet, it should be scanning. Why is it not scanning? How is that broken? So that's strange. Oh, there you go. So I must have missed the trigger off there. So basically, I can explore this area. Obviously, this is quite a large space area. I'm planning to change the horizon. So, for example, at the minute is like bluish. So it doesn't look spacey enough. Oh, this bit looks spacey, obviously, but when you get close to the horizon, it changes too much. Which is good in one sense because you can see where the asteroids are, and the asteroids basically kill you in a minute, which I want to change. But yeah, so this is, you get approach the planet. Hopefully, don't hit an asteroid and die. I'm probably going to make it so that the game pauses eventually when you do the scanning part, and also make the scanning part manual. But like I said, early days in a minute. But yeah, so let's just see if we can go to that swamp area I was just building up. Yes. Only problem is, at the minute, when transferring from the flying mode to the first person mode in the other map, you get stuck. And I think it's just the controller issue. I need to somehow stream the controller over or switch it. I'm not sure exactly how to do that. But let's just test out Alpha Centauri in here. Okay, so should now be able to play this, just this level, I think. There we go. Oh, that is happening because the controller is actually stuck. So that's actually promising. That'll be some landscape change I've done, I think. So why am I starting there? Because the controller's here. So let's just move that up a bit first. Save selected. It's sort of promising because I thought, because before I was having an issue with when the change was happening that I'd fall through the floor, and assumed, oh no, it's the same thing. That's odd. So I'm not sure what's causing that actually, because the player controller's here. So why is that happening? Okay, so let's try and shift this somewhere else. I might have to rebuild it possibly. Build. Oh, I have to rebuild the lighting again. Maybe I shouldn't take as long this time. It's not changed as much. So it works alright there. It's just when you play it as a standalone, it completely fucks up. That looks lovely. Ooh. The water looks nice. Let's just try it as a standalone again then. I might try re-adding the meshes. Seems to give me an error about that for some reason. I'm gonna have to add a gun back in anyway, so too high up obviously, but just lower them down just a smidge. Okay, that looks pretty cool, but why is that there? If anyone has any ideas why that's happening, that'd be good to know. Trying to standalone again because that was playing it for some reason. Save that. Oh, I'm still stuck. Did I get an error? Strange that happens. That's 'cause I'm just... Why can't I do that? Ah! Am I a fool? I've only tied it as a... It works now. Good. Whew. Don't know what that's about there. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if that starts another level as well now. I suspect it will work now. Which is good, it's progress actually. Then I'll have a break, I think. So if you just tuned in, I'm going to play the where it's up to so far, then I'm going to probably sign off because it's been, I guess, a little bit of time to turn off the music. Ah! Flying in space. I know the horizon's wrong, I need to fix it. Might try and do that next actually, so I'm going to do some space things. First I just want to see if this works. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. I need to get rid of that, but yes, yes, yes. And then I'm going to have to do a thing to go back into space as well, so I better do that too. I better do it so you can get back into space by going near the ship. That is the next logical step. So, we've got a place start here, so yeah, so if I go to the map I'm just working on, I need to create just basically a trigger that brings up something that says go back into space or something. So I need the user interface, widget blueprint, or ship UI. No, that. I'm just going to make it very basic at the minute. So I just got to Board ship. I wonder if you can even get it so you can change game mode, so you can, because it'd be quite cool. Though I don't know how easy or difficult to get it so that you could board the ship, fly around the area as well, and then get so you can play on in areas too. That would be quite awesome, I think. But that will be something I'll think about later. Close level, open level, open level, and it's called Space One. Then I just need to create a trigger here for bring up that UI, make an overlap, not that big, it's too big. That's probably about right. Okay, let's edit a blueprint for that. Overlap, that's the one. Create widget. Add viewport. Add viewport. Get player. Controller. Bada bing, bada bosh. Mouse cursor as well, so you can see the mouse. Set that to true. Do that first. Then do this. Target. Yeah. And set that to board ship. Bada bing, bada bush. No, it doesn't like that. Yeah. So I'll clear the player control. Okay, select a viewport, just want to see if it works first. Yep, good. Let's get event for edit the add an event for and overlap. New widgets. Set mouse cursor to false. Blah blah blah. Shit. I think that should work. Yeah, good. Okay. That should, in theory, now work. So let's try out the game itself. Let's go to space, the final frontier, blah, blah, blah. And then let's just call it a day for a while. And that's pretty good. I mean, it got some new functionality in there, the ability to travel on and off planets. I'm not sure if this will work at all because of the game mode thing, but we'll see. Good, sport ship. It works. Perfect. It works. Nice. And I'm being rubbish and flying into things. Up, 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 up. Ooh. I'm on this planet now. I can also build the ship if I want. I'll have to, when it gets further on after it, so you spawn outside the ship, which might be complicated, but deal with that when I have to. Just getting that to work is good. So yeah, nice little bit of progress that. Just going to explore the space a bit more. I've not really tested it that much beyond just the basics. Let's see how far I can go out. There's obviously quite a lot of debris. I'll probably reduce that later on. Okay. Not really sure how far I can go out. Let's see if it. I'm sure I can just go on forever. I'll just. It does take a long time for it to. I think for the space controls, probably need to make it so you can increase your thrust a lot more. Oh, there's still debris out here, which is good. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, there's another planet up here. I've not noticed this one before. Oh no, that's Alpha Centauri, right? It's just coming over from a different angle. So this is the planet. Alpha Centauri, not Alpha Centauri. It's a terrible name, I'm going to change it obviously. There's a little water effect. Ooh, there's a floating gun, shadow. Ooh, I'm a floating gun. Cool. Cool. I'm very happy with the progress I made tonight, actually. We can call it a day there. and it's almost time for my bedtime too. So, good night.